going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're back to God of War Ragnarok.
Well, brother, care to meet our new allies? Or shall we depart?
Alright, so now that we're done with Brock, we got all of our weapons upgraded to level 4 now.
Remember where to look for a gateway. Follow me.
Well, you two seem to be getting on since completing your mission. Dare I hope this alliance has some staying power after all?
It seems to me we share a common enemy. Kratos, you may not accept that Ragnarok is inevitable, but you're smart enough to know Odin is a threat. Whatever comes next, our best chance of surviving it is to work together. Do you agree?
I do.
Then as to Brock's offer, you can imagine staying under the same roof as a couple former enemies? No further temptations towards terrible vengeance?
Not against you. Either of you. You have my word.
Freya's alliance unlocks new combat equipment and a unique skill tree. Her use of the both sonic and sigil arrows upon options in combat and puzzles. Okay, so that'd be swapping over to her. So we got combat upgrades for the sword and the runic summon. Freya's runic summon provides critical aid in combat and can be activated by holding F. Turn your sentries when ready. So that's one thing that I haven't necessarily done too much of, is really worked on our skill tree.
This lock is different from others you might know. You'll need an enchantment on your chisel to use it. Bruna. Go ahead, carve the letter.
I'll rune into the hidden chamber door so Freya can open the way.
Suna.
It's an incantation. I'll speak it. Suna.
The elves in Freya's camp mentioned a gate like this in Alfheim. Kept on about some sacred light elf sanctum out past the barrens.
A trip to Alfheim.
Elven Sanctum.
This boat should get us there if we can clear those vines. Remember what to do?
So I know what to do, but the real question is, can she actually... Oh, she can't. Sweet.
There's a fallen log in the river. It has something on it I don't recognize. We're clear.
Alright, so now we can take the boat. So, I'm guessing she's just going to completely replace Atreus from this point on.
Aye. Not exactly shipshape. He sleeps in a broom closet now. But he's adjusting.
How did you find him?
Largely that's down to Atreus having figured out how to access the prophecies giants reserved for their own kind. We only learned of it ourselves after Thor and Odin came calling.
To your home? Is it still standing?
Barely. But all the violence was seemingly just a distraction to let Odin have a private word with Atreus.
Odin was alone with your son? Did he tell you what they spoke of?
Yes. He said that Odin invited him to Asgard to help him find his answers.
The answers he's rushing into fate in search of. That's troubling.
Not just that, if he's one of the ones that lead the charge, does Odin know that?
Talk to him. The Mystic Gateway is ahead. If not, I have some unfinished business up this river I could use your help with.
Or we can follow up on that elven sanctum out in Alfheim's desert.
If you want to continue exploring, we'll need to remove that log in the river.
Alright, so we have a new artifact set. We have another giant place.
Good. We can explore the river now. And hopefully right some more romance.
Let's go off on a little side adventure. We don't normally do this too often. Drink from the Dew of the World Tree brings lasting benefits. Defense permanently increased by 2.
I left something behind, near the falls.
Your wedding site. Now why do you want to be going back there?
To To be free of the bonds of my marriage. And to Asgard.
I think you severed that a long time ago.
Not completely. Not enough.
Guide us.
There's a lot of animals over here. Freya's missing piece. Alright, so reach the entrance of Freya's wedding shrine.
My people settled this river many ages ago. Thousands traveled it on pilgrimage to the shrine of worship. But then the Aesir came. This is all that's left.
Alright, so I'm guessing we just have to dock over here? It actually tests on her blade strength. I believe it's tier 4 that I have. It might just be tier 3 on the blade and tier 4 on the axe. It's one of the two.
Behind you!
Oh, she warning is better than Mimir. Alright, so we took some slight unnecessary damage there. So bring your axe back.
Well done.
A Noken song. You wary.
That's one way to deal with it.
Behind you! Look out!
I'm not exactly sure what the thing was chanting, but I'm guessing it's nothing good.
It's unstable! Get back!
You lived?
Another drawbridge. We'll need to lower it.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
Maybe you're just making fun of us, just like out in the open like that. Okay, so if we hit that, it knocks this guy down. So we get the fire. How are you supposed to swap sides, I wonder? There we go. So her little spell there, you're able to transfer the fire. Now we yank it over to the left.
Looks like that worked. Well, that did it.
Mind if I do? Originally forged with an alchemist who was experimenting with runic magic and increased their lifespan. With the fallen alchemist, alright, so it lowers our strength and defense, but vitality goes up and luck goes up by quite a bit. I mean, right now we have a level 5 grip since I upgraded everything anyways, and it lowers our strength by quite a lot. So I think we'll keep what we got.
Watch your right!
Oh needs vitality when you got strength?
It's explosive! Be careful!
Something your brother said. The Aesir burned him.
Yes. We weren't yet at war, but relations with the Vanir and Aesir had been hostile for ages. Freyr got it into his head that he could improve relations by sharing our magic with them. Vanir techniques for bountiful harvests, enough to feed their whole population. Getting set on fire was the thanks he got.
That's true. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir spellcraft. So when things went wrong, they blamed their teacher.
So Freya was a guest when Odin burned him.
Not exactly.
Hold. We will finish later.
I did not realize it was going to stop the conversation. Okay, hold on, so we got little nightmares to deal with. We have whatever that is.
Enemy behind you!
There we go, so work together with that. I'm not exactly sure what this thing is, but we seem to be kicking its butt. Revenant Hag. Are you not dead? So we have another one of Odin's puzzles.
Above you, Kratos!
So I know coming into the place, it looked like they were across the water on this one.
What utter foolishness. My
What on
soul
earth?
will not rest until they are at rest.
What is wrong?
I died. And you will help me.
Of course, Gunhild. But to what end?
When the Einherjar came, we needed a way to fight back. I suggested say their magic.
I understand your desperation, but that was foolish.
Clearly. I was lucky enough to be murdered before my mind could be corrupted, as theirs did. You must free them.
Of course. Say their magic corrupts so ruthlessly. Those poor souls must be in agony.
Then we shall give them death.
Excuse me, can y'all stop and help a lady out, please?
What is it?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time tinkering up and down the river delta. Once Odin's army came to town, I lit out of there faster than a tassel worm with its bottom ablaze. So frazzled, I accidentally left behind a few irreplaceables.
What? Irreplaceables?
Well, just one, really. An orb. I'd be mighty grateful if you would find it.
What is it?
And if you come across any of my old, beautifully rusted armor pieces, I'll use the scrap to whip up something specially suited just for you.
What is the orb?
Just bring it back here and you'll make me happy as a sunbeam. Oh, and don't forget to keep an eye out for my old armor. I'll fix it up for you, free of charge.
Ooh, free armor.
What orb do you imagine we're looking for, brother?
I do not know.
Looks like that worked.
Alright, so that'll get us the chain down. And get our shortcut up. It's always the second one.
An armor piece bearing Lunda's brand. Shame it's broken. Nice bit of work otherwise.
Then why leave it?
You suspicious of her, brother?
If the orb she seeks is important, she would not have left it behind.
Perhaps.
Must be safer this way. We'll need to find another way around.
Alright, so we can actually go that way. That's what the train's for.
Please end their suffering.
She is not very patient at all. We are attempting to save their suffering.
So, what's it like, being back?
Like I haven't come back at all. Everything's changed. I'm a stranger here.
I know the feeling.
Alright, so now we get to open up the runestone this way.
The runic word appeared over there. See it? Mekin. We should be able to reach the wedding site now.
Alright, so now we go down the chain. So far we found like 2 of the 3 different ruins for that chest over here. So we're just going to have to find a way to actually get to the other side and throw the axe. Unfortunately, you're not able to do it from the boat. Like, that would be the easiest and smartest approach from Kratos, just to, you know, grab the axe and chuck it. Or even her arrows, she's not able to shoot while she's riding, which is a little odd.
The closer we get, the more tightness grows in my chest.
You're sure you want to continue?
Confronting the past comes with a price.
It must be done. I've lived with this pain far too long. If you can believe it. We were happy once. For a time, I foolishly believed the peace would last. Perhaps that was my mistake. All I wanted was to protect my family.
There is no shame in that.
I failed, all the same.
Goddess falls.
Enemy behind
Right side, brother!
Still not sure which one I like better. I feel like the attack ability is just stronger. The rest of my build's geared towards strength, so maybe that's why it's better to have health here. Sort of complements both playstyles in one go.
incoming right side!
Behind you! Look out!
Hold on, so let's come around over here.
Down!
Alright, so that might have been slightly close.
Brother, I had a thought. What if we took a stealthy approach to our next battle?
Stealthy. Amir, that's why you're there. Some Dwarven steel, nice. Alright, so we got over to the side of the world that she wanted, but we need to find a way up still.
Do you know why I left that night, Mimir?
Only a hunch.
He showed me who he really was. Odin asked me to cast a protection spell on him. The one I used on my son. But the way it drove our boy mad, I refused. He was furious, throwing every object he could find, destroyed the room. There was only coldness after that. I tried to make it work.
No one could have lived like that, Your Majesty.
Alright, so we got us another item. Looks like some more dwarven steel. Nice. We are getting to the point in the game where armor is going to be a little bit more important. Although it seems like the rest of our companions, their armor is mostly cosmetic, where Kratos has like the most stats on his armor. So I don't think upgrading her sword really does much at all when it comes to combat.
Allow me. Food now. I never thought I'd come back here. Reavers, of course.
Right. Noob foe!
It doesn't belong here. We must get rid of it.
Behind you, watch out!
It's explosive. Be careful.
I can't believe I missed that shot on the axe. I didn't think I was that bad of a shot. Did I? Wait for it.
Protect yourself.
Just got one more shot and we'll be fine. I'll do it.
Behind you, incoming!
I'm not done with yours yet, Freya.
This place. It used to be sacred. Now it sits abandoned, vandalized. Hopefully the objects I'm looking for are still here.
Alright, so we can freeze that one.
Anything illuminating?
Treasure map, the giants too. Alright, so we had a hidden chest over here. Alright, so theoretically, if you get a good shot in the middle of the circles there, that sort of signifies where you need to have your bubbles at. That'll open up the gate. so I have to find a way to break the curse from this dude all the way up here.
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. In next episode, we will go through Freya's vaults.